Question, so I was at the District 27 meeting, and back to the point about pushing out the due date on the bills. I understood that those were pushed out because there was some concern about the assessment being certified. There was comments about whether you had multiple bids done for the work. If it's over $25,000, you need multiple bids. There was a lot of conversation about that. There was a bid that was at $24,975, miraculously $25 under the requirement, and that was a phased bid. So there was a second phase to that put it over the 25. So here's where I'm going with that. You said if we have a concern, we can raise an issue. I don't know if there's a concern here, but was your assessment certified is my first question. Did it go to bid? Did you do all the things necessary? Because there was some conflict, it sounded like, in that meeting, and that was the reason these are no longer due on August 31st. You put them out those.
So the reason that the assessment was not, it was pushed back, and it was actually redone at the last meeting. All right, so statutorily, so the original assessment, there was a property owner who raised a lot of concerns about the meetings, hence 20 days and all of these different things. And according to DATCAP, they felt that the original assessment was still acceptable, even though there was irregularities. But in order to clarify and get things clean, at the hearing that was held on the 14th, all right, which was duly noted, and the notices went out well in advance of 20 days and all of that sort of stuff, the hearing reaffirmed the assessment. Statutorily, you have 4 months to remit, and so the due date was shifted to reflect that legal requirement. So,
how were we notified? I think the first notification we had was the green sheets. I was not notified.
right, so we reaffirmed the assessment at that meeting as being what the assessment is. And we're in the process of sending out a mailing to the district expressing all of these types of transactions, or what happened and why the date has been moved.
So you're saying in the
Ma'am, we're talking about this agenda here. I don't want to go down rabbit holes from this because that's District 27, and we're going to go way off track, and so.
I don't want to do that either, but I guess, and I was a few minutes late because there was a road closed, whatever, but before I got here, I heard, or after I got here, that you closed the discussion technically about this. So how do we address this if you're going to do those kind of things?
Okay.
I mean, this is our opportunity.
Explain why you closed it, so the gentleman knows why you closed it.
So
It's not your fault.
Okay.
According to Wisconsin statute, in general, you have 10 days to do a mailing to the affected parties. That doesn't apply for drainage districts. That is 20 days. And so the mailing did not take place 20 days or later for this meeting. And so what we were required to do, according to the advice of DATCAP, is to open the hearing and immediately close it and reschedule a new meeting, probably in October, where we can address some of these issues.
Do we have at least till October then to make a payment on these? Or we got to pay these and then come
No,
to a hearing?
it's December 31st. We've already talked to.
No, I'm talking about 15. I was referencing 27 because I attended the meeting. There was